Guys, what are we talking about? Who? You're welcome to Popcorn. Popcorn. Popcorn, the life of Mode 9. Yeah, we doing it again. I'm actually having fun recording these episodes. You know, I'm sorry that I kind of lost track and stopped doing it for years. I just didn't feel like doing it, you know. Somebody came out, you know, Gen Zs, they have no chill. They say your popcorn, this in life of Mode 9 is trash. One of these Gen Zs said that. And I felt really bad because I was putting a lot of effort into recording it. I was like, man, is it really trash? I started doubting myself. You know, one thing is, no matter how confident you are, you get something where person will talk. The thing will touch you, man, and you start doubting yourself. So when these Gen Zs came at me because I said something about Lil Durk, I mean personally, I think Lil Durk is trash. I think Soulja Boy is trash. But that's my personal opinion. You can't say jack about me for my opinion. That's what I think. People have said they don't like my music. A certain rapper, Nigerian rapper, said he doesn't like my music. Well, he implied that he doesn't like it. He said nobody wants to hear about Zeus. Nobody wants to hear about Greek mythology. You know, but that's his own opinion. You understand? So I just felt sometimes these things will affect you, especially when you're going through a very hard time or you're using a lot of energy to do it, and then somebody just comes and just trashes it. And I thought to myself, what can I do? Then I said, you know what? Let me just record the album. So that's when I concentrated on recording the album. That's when I recorded the album, though. So in this episode, I'm gonna talk about. Yeah, somebody wants me to talk about. No. I did not pave the way. I did not pave no way. This public service announcement, this disclaimer, Mode 9 did not pave any way. I did not. Please don't you ever say I paved the way. You know? You can say behind my back, but when you're on my page, no, I did not pave the way. But I know what I did. But I didn't do it alone. It was SWAT Root. We inspired a whole lot of young MCs to master the art of writing, to be careful when they're writing their lyrics, to spend more time writing better lyrics that make sense. That's what we did. We made sure guys are actually taking steps back and like, whoa, listen, does this make sense? Nah. Before SWAT Root came out, right? Before we brothers banded together and we were like a coalition of cheaters. Before we came together, right? A lot of guys could get away with anything. They could come on the track and go, with the Luga, who the Buddha, Pat Buddha, Patalu, the Buddha, Gastara, Hasat the Buddha, Pasta, the Buddha, rapper, the stopper, the capital, rapper, the black at the back. And the crowd will just go, wah, now you be winner. Oh boy, my mumble flow is next to and funny enough, it's not as if the mumble flow is totally useless. I'll tell you guys how, if I'm jumping on a track with people, right? If I'm jumping on a track with many people, right? And I want to say, okay, on this track, there are many people on this track, and I want to kill them with the sickest flow. I'll first do a mumble rap to it. A sakadaka the daka the daka daka the trap with up the papa the papa da 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 the papa da papa the top 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 the top. I do it like that, and then I'll play it back, and I'll start writing words. I'll start writing words to that flow. God, brother, top shotter. Nobody can do it better. With the better, Beretta. Got the letter, the ninth letter, the one better. The got the better. You can see me at a bit of meta. It is, a way of scatting, right? Yeah. And also, you know what scat is now. Shit porn. But it's shit. But I don't do that anymore because these days I do not concentrate on my flow anymore. I just let it just come out naturally, man. I let it come out naturally. So somebody in the beginning said I should talk about tribesmen. Now the first time I heard an LD, I think I've said this in one of the episodes, but I'll say it again. I don't care. I heard an LD rap, and this was very long time ago. This was in the 90s, the mid 90s or so. I had a song. It was over a Tribe Called Quest instrumental. It was actually LD the Don. So I go to Surulere to go meet Solo D, and I tell Solo D, yo, I just heard one cat rap. This guy was dope. I said, what's his name? His name is LD. Hold up a sec. LD? We have an LD. No, it's a different LD. So I think after a while, they got to meet each other at a show. But I wasn't at that show. So our LD, known to be a vicious freestyler, LD extra large, yeah? LD extra large from SWAT Root, vicious freestyle rapper. So he met LD the Dawn at a show. I think them LD performed, and he was like, yo, what's your name? He said, my name is LD. And it's like, one is Lanre Dabiri and the other one is Loknan Dombin. And then L was like, SWAT Root LD was like, yo, let's battle for the name. LD loved to say that. He was a bully. He loved to say, let's battle. He knew that nobody would try and battle him, man. He was vicious. LD was vicious. So Lanre Dabiri was like, nah, I'm not battling for no name, man. I ain't changing my name. My name is Lanre Dabiri. That's LD. And so, yeah. Well, there were a lot of mix-ups here and there over the years, but yeah. LD the Don, LD extra large. Different people. LD extra large was in SWAT Root. LD the Don started Tribesmen. Word on the street was, I heard that Freestyle and Rugged Man were a group. I just heard that. Not gonna confirm it. I might hit Rugged Man up for him to confirm it. Whether him and Freestyle were ever a group before Freestyle joined Tribesmen. So uni like Tribesmen were killing it. Uni like then KB Kule Belu. Like that's my favorite person in Tribesmen, man. The guy was just Kule was fun to be around, man. And Kule could freestyle like mad. Kule could freestyle. He was sick. Jokey guy, playful guy, happy guy. I really liked Kule Bello from Tribesmen. SN Mfon Essien. That's Freestyle's name. Then Larry. I know these guys. I know they reached their name. And there was another guy called Le Couché. Le Couché was cool. Yemisi Ilu, I think is his big sister. Yemisi Ilu. Why are you? Andre Blaze wasn't a member of Tribesmen. Andre Blaze was a member of Talk Tight from Port Harcourt. I think I talked about them too. I think I did talk about them. Port Harcourt boys were vicious with the bars though. But yeah, back to the tribe. Then the day I met Dr. Sid, he actually was a dancer for one group in... Dr. Sid was a dancer for one group in Ipadon. And he was trying to rap. And it was with LD the Don. And he was like, yeah, Mode 9, listen to this, I got rhymes. And he tried to rhyme for me. LD was like, hey, stop it. Hey, stop it. It was crazy. And do you know that I was there the night that Sasha joined the tribe? I was there. I was there when Sasha joined them. LD was always telling me about Blaze. He respected Blaze a lot. He was always telling me about Blaze. Says she's dope, she can rap. She raps like a boy, that's what he used to say. And she produces. So I was like, I always had mad love and respect for Blaze. But she used to come all the way from Ibadan. Blaze was just too intelligent for her own liking. There's something that I need to tell intelligent people. Sometimes you have to do some dumb things. Sometimes you have to be dumb. Do something dumb. KRS once said, we had a fucked up deal, but we signed it. Sometimes that's the only way forward, to sign a messed up deal. I signed a deal. My deal for question mark was 12 years. 12 years. It was a 5-album deal. Right? 5-album deal. Like me, in my mind, I thought it was 7 years, but it was 12 years. 5-album deal, right? And in my stupid mind, I thought that, if I ever want to leave them, I'll just record 5 albums and give them. I was that crazy. It was a 5-album deal with an initial term of 2 years. And each deal is the same duration as the initial term. They worded it in some clever, spicy, lawyer writing. So I didn't know that each deal had a 2-year. It was like the same duration as the initial term, which was 2 years. How much did I make from question mark? From the signing, when they signed me, how much did they sign me for? 200k. And that 200k, I had to cry before I got it. And that's all I got. That's all I got from question mark was 200k. Minus some of the shows that I did. But I'm grateful. If that opportunity, like if I was to go back in time and they ask me, would you sign to question mark? I will sign it again. I will sign it again. Because that was my only way out. That was my only way out. I would have been signed to Storm Records. I was just tired the night that Elijah went to Storm, the Storm event that got question mark rolling. That got Thoroughbreds rolling with Storm. The night that Elijah went for that event, I was supposed to go with him, but I was tired. I slept. And the next morning, I had a meeting with Mike Magic and Kevin of question mark. So I just, I can't go out. Yo, fam, remember the Blue Skull? Of course, I have something to say about the Blue Skull. These funny guys. So, yeah. So I signed the deal. It was a 12-year deal. But the person that wrote the contract got kicked out of question mark. So technically, I only spent like 2 years being a question mark artist, because after every 2 years, they're supposed to give me another contract for me to extend it. I was supposed to extend it every 2 years. But that didn't happen. And I gave it to a lawyer, and me and Sage read it. And the lawyer was like, what is today's date? I think that was in late 2007. Because I signed the question mark deal 2005 August, I think. So this was late 2007. So the lawyer just said, what's today's date? And I told him, I was like, you have not been a question mark artist for a couple of months now. I said, for real? And around that time, I'd had enough. There's things were going on. I don't want to just say everything that was going on, because at the end of the day, private talk. I respect Kevin, but the people that he got to run question mark, they were the worst scum of the earth ever. Those guys were crazy. So I was like, nah, I don't want to be part of this anymore. And I think they called me and they were like, what do you want? They said, we have a show for you. I don't want it. Don't worry, give the other guys the show. What do you want? Okay, if you guys want to sign me back, have a new deal, I want 20 million naira up front. I knew they weren't going to give me, but I was like, that's what I want. And no, they didn't give me. So I was like, okay, bye-bye. But no disrespect to anybody, man. Question mark was needed in my career. It was important that I had to go through that. I had to pay my dues. How do you think I would have been able to make music and get nominated for Channel O Music Video Awards? How would I have afforded to shoot a video like Cry? I wouldn't have been able to do that. I had to have the power of a label behind me. So yes, I never ever defecate on question mark because it was necessary. I had to be rolling with somebody for me to get up there. I knew I had the skills. It's just like right now, everybody knows that I have the skills, right? Every single Nigerian artist, young rapper and everything, they know that Mode 9 is super skilled. But guess what? They're not even following Mode 9 on social media. They don't care about what I do. They don't tap in when I'm going on live. Okay, look, I have about 28,000 followers. And out of those 28,000 followers, 10 people tap in on live. So I know that, okay, right now, because I'm not rolling with any Def Jam, I'm not chilling with Jay-Z. Listen, guys, if I release a 1-minute video of me sitting down wearing a pinstripe suit, sitting down next to Nas and Jay-Z, just talking like, acting like we're talking about something with drinks in our hands, sipping the drinks and laughing. We don't even have to be saying anything. You don't even have to have sound on it. If I put that video up, me, Nas and Jay-Z, I promise you, my followers will double in less than an hour, if not triple, quadruple. Trust me. Like, the thing is, they know, the people know that the skill is there, but they don't care. They're not bothered. They're not bothered. And that's just how it is. You artists coming up there, don't feel bad. Don't worry. They are watching you. Like me, I know people watch me. I know they watch me. If there was a way people could watch my videos and watch what I'm doing without it showing that somebody has watched, they would do it. People are spying. So don't worry about, if you're an up-and-coming artist, don't worry. Like, I was talking to someone, who was that? Tafa? It was Tafa. I was talking to Tafa. He said, man, he stopped putting out stuff because it wasn't doing well. People were not, they weren't showing love. They weren't watching. And I said, nah, bro. You see, that's when you allow it to affect you. Even me with the podcast, I stopped for a while, but then after, with help from support from some of my fans, and they were like, man, you need to bring it back because I want to stop going on live, and this will be the live. Like, this is the first few podcasts that I'm doing, right? I'm putting them on live now. I'm saying it on live just because I'm with you guys, man. We're doing this late at night, man. It's almost the 1st of March. In 2 minutes, it will be tomorrow. So just keep on doing it, and that's what I do, man. My music, I know my music is good. I put out an album called Shiny Object Syndrome, February 5th. It's really dope. Shout out to all those people that bought it, man. Quite a few people bought it, and I'm very pleased with the response. Like, yeah, a few people bought it. So now it's up to me to do content for them. They say these new gens, they say, now it's content. You just have to do content. You put out an album, you have to just do content to promote it. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do content, and that's why I'm on Popcorn. But Popcorn is basically me telling stories. I'm just telling stories, things that I've gone through, things that I've seen. What's that peeping? And I enjoy talking about my experience, I hope it inspires some young artists never to give up. Just continue making music, man. Don't give up. Right now, trust me, it's easier right now. Back then, if you didn't have money to book a session, you can't make music. You will only rap in your bedroom. Back then, you will only rap in your bedroom. Trust me, you'll be known in your area as a dope rapper. You will never have songs. Or maybe if you use two cassette decks to record yourself, you might have songs, but nothing serious, nothing mixed. So I think guys now, this generation is spoiled, and a lot of guys will be like, hit me up, Mood 9, can you sponsor my album? Can you sponsor my album? I'm like, dude, man, you know. Shout out to Willie O. Shout out to DJ Willie O, man. I remember one day I went to Festac, and they were telling me that these guys that sound like Bone Thugs and Harmony. And I was like, for real? Already through my boy Too Crucial, I met Reko Bam. I met my guy Reko. Reko was always, he was high spirit, always happy. He was a very bubbly guy. Then they took me to one of these cribs, one of these block of flats in Festac. So we climbed the stairs, we entered, and I saw a full studio in somebody's bedroom. This guy had a studio in his house. DJ Willie O. And they called themselves the Blue Skull. I remember seeing them perform one day. I think they wore jalabia. They're the first rappers from the West to wear jalabia to perform. You know, they had that Spitfire flow, and DJ Willie O was their producer, man. It was a nice setup. And this was way before people had home studios, and Willie O had that home studio, man. I gotta go now. Long day, shift tomorrow. Oh man, now peace out, bro. Tafa the Truth. Shout out to Tafa the Truth. Peace out. So yeah, guys. It was crazy back then, man. Guys were really grinding, man. That's why I see some of these guys that really help build the industry. And I see them, I show them love and respect. But the sad thing, these young kids, they be like, how many hits you get? I beg where that one are before in the rain pass. Like, it's really, people are really rude though. They be like, how many hits you get? How many hits you get? In the rain pass. I beg, we no one here. So that is what a lot of old timers go through. Some people are even hiding. They don't want to even, expose themselves. Say, yeah, I used to do music. Some people who swear, no, I never did music. No, it's not me. Some have normal jobs because they're like, this music thing is a waste of time. It can be a waste of time. It can be, but it's not. That's if you feel that it's a waste of time, then it's a waste of time. You need to stop doing it. But if you just keep on pushing, like me, I believe myself. I too believe myself, man. Nobody can tell me anything. Look, let me tell you guys something. Back in the day, when I started rapping, I used to just rap. Me and my big brother used to rap. Then one day my big brother told me, yeah, I don't want to rap anymore. It broke my heart because, we were good, man. We used to, go back and forth and everything. This was the early days, and he was like, nah, I'm not interested anymore. So I just started doing it alone. I was just basically a loner doing it, not rapping for anybody. My family members didn't really care about rap. They didn't really like rap. So, and my brother just tuned off. He tuned off. So I just started doing it alone. And I used to just write rhymes, try to cram it, just rap to myself. And then probably when I go hang out with Emeka and the boys in the Kokomaiko, I might just let off a few bars. And the guys really thought I was really good. They thought I was really good, and they were like, yo, this guy, they rap. because I was born in UK, and it's easier for people with British accents to mimic the American accent. It's very easy. So I sounded more authentic. Even the guys that were rapping before me that could spit, I sounded better than them. And not to forget that before I actually started rapping, right? Before I started rapping, I used to, rest in peace to Steve Kadri. I used to listen to this Steve Kadri show, and I grew up in the UK amongst a lot of Jamaicans. So I used to freestyle dance hall. I never really wrote a dance hall track. Come follow me. Hey, me ragamuffin. Hey, me ragamuffin. Come follow me ragamuffin. I used to do some funny, glad she resigned. The Iron Lady should have resigned long time. Come follow me. Glad she resigned. The Iron Lady looked like the Frankenstein. I used to just mess around, man. Take other people's lyrics and mix it. It was all love, man, and all fun and games. Then I was rapping, but I really started off doing dancehall first because I liked reggae, and we had a lot of reggae cassettes and records. But then I veered off, started rapping full time, and people were telling me, man, you're good, you can rap. But a lot of other people, they were like, rap will not sell in Nigeria. Do you know how long I've heard that rap will not sell in Nigeria? He said, DJ Willie O said, music is in the blood. If you got it, no matter how long it takes, you still gonna rekindle the fire. It burns in you. That's true. But there's some people, after some years, they get uninspired. Some people stop, and some people just decline in productivity. But for me, I refuse to stop. I just put out an album February 5th, Shiny Object Syndrome. It's doing okay. Not crazy numbers, but it's doing okay because I put the price high. Price is £20. Convert that to Naira. You pay like 28 grand for one album. Digital download. Shout out to Vicky Fed. He put the 28 grand into my GT account. Shout out to Shola, who works at GT Bank. Shola has been very helpful. He called me to sort my BVN, NIN, and to sort my e-token out, man. He did a good job, man. Shout out to Shola from GT Bank. If anybody knows Shola, GT Bank, I think in Lekki Expressway. If anybody knows Shola, just know that, Mode 9 is giving him a shout out. Big shout out. And big shout out to everybody in that branch. They did a good job. Sorted me out, You get me? But they're still gonna restrict my account. It's March 1st. If you have not connected your BVN and your NIN to your account will be restricted. It is what it is. So at some point in time, I'm gonna tell you guys a story about how I went to, but I'm not gonna say it on this one, probably the next episode, how I went to Port Harcourt when I came back from UK, and I was at Burna Boy's 21st birthday back in the day. I'll talk about that, and then I'll talk about 4 years later, went to Burna Boy's house in Lekki, and his mom was really nice to us. We'll talk about that. I won't let the cat out the bag. I'll probably get some sound notes from the people that were there with me, so you guys will know I'm not BSing, Most of these guys, right? And what I try to do is I try to look at things from a different perspective. Put yourself in another person's shoes. Like for me in the game, in this rap game, I cannot say that nobody helped me. But for some certain people, I will understand if they say nobody helped me in the game to get to where I got to. But for me, I can't say nobody helped me because people did. But what I can say is the people that tried to destroy me were way stronger, had way more power than the people that helped me. So what happens? What happens when this is here and this one comes? This one brings it up there and this one comes. At the end of the day, what does it seem like? It seems like nobody helped you. It seems like when something is, when there's a small force coming, it's coming up, and then a big force now hits it down, boom. At the end of the day, you've been hit down. So it seems like nobody helped you. It feels like that. Sometimes I feel that way, man. I feel like nobody helped me. But then again, I sit back and I think, and I can name off the head, I can name more than 10 people who have shown me love, including DJ Jimmy Chat, including radio stations, individuals, Cool FM Kano, Rhythm FM, Big Time, rest in peace. All these guys played my music. There were some guys that didn't even really like me like that, but they liked my music and they played it. So I can't come and say nobody helped me, because people did help me. But the people that wanted me to vanish, to disappear like a noodle, bing, they were way stronger. It's just sad. They almost succeeded, but I was like, you know what? If I stay in Nigeria, these people will kill me. Imagine paying radio stations and TV stations money not to play the next man's music. Call that reverse payola. Some people were doing it, But at the end of the day, God day. Thank God say, man, no be God. At the end of the day, you hear that story about that girl, what's her name again? Majimbo. Elsa Majimbo. That Kenyan social media girl. You hear what happened to her? If you see Naomi Campbell, make you run, she's a handler. Dangerous. Like anybody you see with Naomi Campbell, just know that something is fishy. But yeah, you didn't hear it from me, man. But that's just what happens, man. The industry is crazy. You have to protect yourself at all times. God position, put your hands up. Cover your head. So one love to everybody. I was just rambling on this one. No real story, just rambling. We'll do some more. Next episode comes soon. Peace.